Jo is investigating the popularity of a certain band amongst students at her school. She decides to survey a sample of 100 students. States an advantage of using a stratified sample rather than a simple random sample. Well, here's a reminder of what these two things are. So in simple random sampling, you have all your people, and then it's like you're putting the names in a hat. You put all the names in a hat, pick them out. Everyone's got the same chance of being picked. You could get every single possible combination of people. If you picked 10, like any 10 you could get. Another way of doing it is to use random numbers to to get people. So assign everyone a number and then put that into a calculator or a computer. Systematic sampling is similar, except we first of all split people into categories. So maybe it's age or ethnicity or gender or something like that. And then we try and make it so we get the right proportion of people from each category to represent the population. So it means that now we can't get every single 10 people, for example. Like I can't get all of these 10 people. You might argue that that's a good thing because then it might be biased if they're all from this single category, but you kind of lose that random aspect as well. Typically, you then use a simple random sampling method within it. So you just got, if you wanted to pick somebody, some people from this category, you would then still take their names out of a hat or whatever. So what's the advantage of using a stratified sample? Well, it ensures, for example, that people of different ages are asked or different genders are asked. So as long as you give a reason along those lines, then that's okay for part one. So she will ensure all classes or years are asked, or correct proportion of genders. As long as you give an answer that kind of relates to splitting it into categories and why that will be useful, then you're sorted. In part two, we're asked to explain whether it would be reasonable for Jo to use her results to draw conclusions about all samples in the UK. Now, for this answer, I said no, since the sample is small. This is accepted in the mark scheme. I personally think this is absolutely fine. They kind of want to get onto the fact that why you're just looking at one particular school, though, rather than just a small number of students. But this is okay. So other reasons would be that the school may be biased. Okay, if you just look in one place, you're more likely to find bias. Um, Maybe students know the band or be in the band. And then, you don't have to write all of these down, but these are just possible reasons. So opinions in the school may not be independent. For example, if one of your friends likes a band, you might then sort of think, oh, I should like the band as well, and so on. So just some possible answers to this question.